following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Sitting down and designing, why every man in a thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't test me, big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to crazy Jimmy, big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Bitch, I'm your wanna be, Jimmy Star's new celebrity.
We'll take you out to Jimmy Star's.
Hey ho, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, bringing you the good times in music, fashion, pop culture, and entertainment. Well, we have our fabulous dog, Astro, who's got to get a haircut. We got to get him a haircut, but he's the best dog on actual planet Earth. We have my cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell.
Oh, now I'm Mr. Ron Russell. What happened?
And I'm Jimmy Star, and we want to thank you guys.
And you're Miss Jimmy Star.
And I want to thank you guys for tuning into the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. All our shows have been doing really good. Today we're going to do a different kind of a show. We have a whole bunch of videos we're going to play from different movies that Ron and I have worked on. And we got some cool music videos to play. And we're going to come back with guests next week. But we're going to talk a little bit before we get started with anything, because we went to the Clown Motel 3 premiere in Beverly Hills on Saturday, and we had a lot of fun, and we saw a lot of great people that we haven't seen in a long time, because that was our first event for 2025. Our first event, actually, it was my second, Ron's first event for 2025, going to LA for events. We have another one coming up on November 18th.
I'm not going.
And, okay.
You can go. I'm not interested in that.
And so we should have a good time. And anyway, it should be fun. So let's talk a little bit about Clown Motel, 3 Ways to Hell, the movie premiere. Ron, give us your thoughts.
Well, I was worried that I wouldn't be well enough yet, but I'm completely cured, I guess, of whatever it was that was getting me. And I was able to go, stand, talk, be myself, and it was wonderful. And I came home and I didn't faint or collapse. So I guess I'm over it. And that's good, because, that's all positive thinking. If you dwell on what's wrong with you, you'll never get rid of it. So you have to have positive thinking and say, this is bullshit. I don't need this in my life. Get out, get out, get out. And whatever the illness is will go away, I believe. Anyway.
Yes, he was excellent, you guys. And it was a long day.
As far as the movie goes, if you like clowns, you'll like this movie. As far as my performance, it was weak. He didn't give me enough lines. He didn't make my character develop. Who cared? I was not happy with the movie as far as from my viewpoint of my work. Less on the clowns and more on the people. It would have been a movie with a story. But this movie is just me. I'm kind of like the prostitute, not the prostitute. I'm kind of like the old maid in the Hula House. So when the cops come, they don't know it's a Hula House. Well, that's how I feel about this movie. I was put there as the nice looking general who nobody gives a shit about. And it was sort of, I don't know what, but I don't know where he was going with it, but it was all confusing to me. And no more clown movies for me. I'm done with them. I'm done with the very low budget movies. I don't think I have to do them anymore. The scripts that I've been given that are coming up in the next year are very good scripts where you could see my acting ability. Every actor wants good scripts to show what he can do. We don't want these one-line crappy things where we're put in a horror movie as to make it look like it's not a horror. I don't know. Anyway,
he's being way too hard. First of
no,
all,
I'm not being
almost
hard.
every person in the place told us that he was one of the best ones in it. He had a lot of lines. He's on 40 pages. Yes, it's true. The story was a little hard to follow. If you didn't see Clown Motel 2, then it was hard to figure out what was going on in Clown Motel
No, that's
3.
not my point. My point was I study scenes. You know, when we work a movie, we don't know what we're shooting that day. So you have to have your script nearby. You have to learn the lines just for that day. You don't learn the whole movie because that's pointless. As you shoot, you learn. And I felt that my lines were all three lines per scene. Each scene was like, I don't know. I opened the movie throwing down a thing and I say, what the hell is going on? And that's the end of that. Then they shoot and they go to the desert and they come back with clowns and they go back. I don't know what the hell it was. I don't understand
It was fun. It was fun. He had a great scene, you guys, with our good friend Kadrosha Ona Karol, which was a fun scene where she's like a what do you call those things? A hieroglyphic or whatever you call it, hologram, where she's like a hologram. It was fun. The clowns were good. The biggest part that I enjoyed the most was just seeing people that we haven't been social for over a year. So it was nice to just see some fun people that we haven't seen in a long
you
time.
see the movie and then you come to your own conclusions. You know, I'm from the olden days. I'm into different kinds of movies. I'm not from today, you know, and I don't want to be in today's movies at 85 years old. I have to have more sensibility as my character. I'm ready to play grandfathers, and I'm ready to play older people who can be horrible, who can be Dracula. I mean, I could do a lot of stuff. It doesn't necessarily have to be clowns.
That's right. He's got one more clown movie to come out, you guys. We're going to show the trailer for it in a little bit,
Right.
and that's it for clowns. He's tired of clowns, and I agree. You know, we've got some way good storied films coming
But
up.
they keep sending me clown scripts.
I know. That's because
Please
you've been in
don't-
so many clown
Please
movies.
don't send me any more clown scripts because I won't even read them.
Unless it's like a $2 or $3 million clown script where it's actually a better film.
Not even. I don't even want to be like if it was It. I don't want to be in an It movie. I don't want to end my career in these crappy movies.
Yeah, but if it's a $2 or $3 million one, it won't be crappy.
Well, if they give me $1 million in salary, I'll even blow them all.
We actually watched a really good movie last night from 2005 called Red Dragon. Last night, it was a great movie. I haven't seen it in a long time. Ron didn't know if he had seen it before or not, but I really enjoyed it, and it was really good. And those are the kind of movies, you know, that we need to be making. You know, like the bigger budget ones with like superstars.
You know, I keep preaching this every week. We need stories. You guys out there, stop with the blood and guts. Is that what we've become? The audience has become some kind of savage idiot that he has to scream and see blood and dicks cut off and pussies blown out with firecrackers and tits chopped off and necks cut and tongues pulled out of mouth. I mean, what the hell is going on? It's disgusting. It's not entertainment. It's just sheer shit. And it doesn't, anybody can make a movie if you just chop people up. That's not saying much, is it? And that's why these horror movies go nowhere, because they're all the same. And it's boring. After 100 movies of chopping up and slashing and blood, what the hell is there more to see? You need a story. The story is what we enjoy. The how, the why, and the then.
It's fun, though.
No, it's not fun, Jimmy. It's a waste of time.
No, a
and
lot of
money.
people will see the movie.
It's a waste of time and money. The amount of time it takes to make a movie can be done well. It doesn't have to be sensationalism, only beating, chopping, crushing, hitting, smashing, killing, eyeballs popping out. I mean, what the hell?
But there's an audience for that, and
They're
so
sickos, nut jobs,
no,
weirdos.
no,
Come on, Jimmy. What the hell kind of entertainment is that?
no.
Psycho, Anthony Perkins, Janet Leigh.
We watched that the other
The
night,
number
too.
one movie ever. The number one thriller, horror, whatever movie. And it still holds up, and it's the number one in the world. And it had a story. Then Janet Leigh got knocked off. They didn't kill her without a story. The bitch was running away with $40,000 to give to her boyfriend so he will marry her. There was a reason why she did and went and had. And Perkins was a nut job. He thought he was his mother. So he stabs her in the shower.
Which, by the way, you guys, Turner Classic Movies will be doing horror movies now between now and Friday because it's Halloween. We watched actually that on Sunday night.
You know,
Psycho on Sunday night.
I was at a gay bar in Mineola, Long Island, and Anthony Perkins was shooting something on Long Island. And when I went into the Red Door Gay Bar, he was seated all the way down at the end of the gay bar by himself in the dark. And I spotted him, and of course I had to, get to talk to him.
Of course.
Of course. And I went over and I intruded, and I told him, I'm intruding on your space. I said, but I don't really give a shit if you like it or not, Tony, because I think you're a great actor. And I want to talk to you. I don't want your autograph. I said, I just want to talk to you about your performance. And I wanted to talk about Psycho, but he wouldn't do it. He avoided anything like it. And he was kind of friendly, but not really. I think he was a little afraid of me. He thought I was crazy. But he was crazy, so we should have gotten along. Anyway, he left. And I said to the bartender, that was Anthony Perkins. And the bartender said, who gives a fuck? He doesn't tip. Or something to the effect of a cheap tip. But anyway, lots of actors who make movies that they become super famous from resent that movie because it typecasts them. And Anthony Perkins never again was an actor. He had to do 3 or 4 Psychos. And it's a sin because he was a fine actor, very good actor. And he played with Sophia Loren. He played with some big people.
That happens now, too, though. A lot of actors get typecast.
I know, but they don't even want to talk about it. He wouldn't even mention. I said Psycho, and he ran. So, it's distasteful to them. The only time they talk about it is when it's in contract, and the contract states that they have to PR the movie and go around talking about it and promoting it. I don't want to be, not that I'll ever be an Anthony Perkins. I should only get a break like he got. But I don't want to become that. I don't want to be known as the old man with the clowns.
If you don't do any more, you'll only have 5 clown movies that you've done.
6.
No. 5, I think. Clown Motel 2, Clown Motel 3, Clowny, Clown Road. 4, only 4.
No, I did more. I had clowns in every shit I did. Everything was clowns, something to do with a clown. Anyway, who remembers?
It's all fun.
It's all fun. I'm happy that I get work at 85. And it's not because Jimmy is my husband and he gives me work, because the people that I work for are not Jimmy.
I don't have anything to do with Clown Motel 2, Clown Motel 3, Clown Road, Clown.
Right.
I don't have anything to do with any of those.
So
he is going to work in some of the films that I'm doing, but not because he's my husband, because he's a great actor.
Well, because the parts fit.
Yes.
I mean,
we have a great movie I'm doing with Jennifer James and Lady Lake Entertainment, and it's called Saving Paradise, and Ron has a great role in that one, and we're hoping to shoot it next year.
I play a Brooklyn Jew who's an agent. I mean, what's better than me as a Brooklyn Jew with my accent? I mean, you can't get a better actor. And it's wild, it's funny, it's outrageous, I'm obnoxious, and I love it.
I forgot, it was Clown Fear, you guys. Dawn corrected me. Thank you, Dawn. Everybody, too, let's just say hi. Cindy Lady Lake's in the chat room. Thanks for the promo that you made. You're a superstar. Dawn is in the chat room working on housework while she's doing it, so thanks for tuning in. And Ron is a great actor. He's going to love being in Saving Paradise. We have a lot of big names that are going to be in it, and we're hoping to shoot it at the second half of next year. If everything goes the way I think it's going to go, we'll be shooting sometime between like June and September of next year.
I'll be 100. You better move. You better move.
Maybe 86. Well, we're gonna have a couple films before that because The Legend of Bunny Man hopefully is going to get done in January or February.
Yeah, but I have a little part in that.
No, it's going to be a good film though.
Yeah, but I have a little part.
Then you're not in the clown.
But anyway, it's a bunny.
Well,
I went from a clown to a bunny.
But the Saving Paradise though is
one's good.
Is an actual like a Hallmark movie.
But what I'm really looking forward to is Bing Ballard wrote a movie that I found the script to be absolutely brand new, never done before. I play a vampire, not Dracula. I just play me. but I happen to like to eat people and take their blood. Now my daughter grows up, and I have to tell my daughter that I'm a vampire. Not only that I'm a vampire, but that I'm a gay vampire. So I take her to a land that's very enchanted. So she meets people that are very diverse and learns to understand. It's a wonderful script. Anyway, I can't wait to play that vampire. I'm me as me. I'm a wonderful father, a loving man. You're going to like me as me, but you're not going to like me when I turn into a vampire. Because I think nothing of tearing your throat out with my teeth. I mean, it's disgusting, but it works because there's a story. And you have to find out the ending, what happens to this father and daughter team. So it's wonderful. It's a great script. I love it. I can't wait to do it. And being directed by Jen is a pleasure, because Jen and I get along beautifully and we understand each other.
So Cindy says Saving Paradise has no clowns, laugh out loud, and it's perfect for you. It's very classy and stylish, and you're going to be amazing in it.
Oh, I think so. I think that's going to be a movie that I'm going to really be happy with, because I read the script and I found places that I could put my nuances in. We'll call it nuance.
Which I want to give a shout out to Cindy Lady Lake from Lady Lake Music, Lady Lake Entertainment, because actually Saving Paradise came about because of her. She had the idea. She came to me. We thought it all out. We got Jennifer James attached to write the script, and now we have a film, and we have investors looking at it right now.
Are you still thinking of Joan Collins?
I don't know about that.
Oh, I would love to work with Joan Collins. I love Joan.
We are working, though. We do have some big names of people that everybody will know. We can't tell you who they are yet, but you're going to be impressed with the cast, including Ron and everybody else that's in it. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's also going to have
it's a professional movie.
It's going to have a phenomenal soundtrack to it also.
It's not a cheesy $2 movie.
No.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
And it's done professionally, so it'll be like a feature film. It probably could go in theaters.
It's probably going to go in theaters.
It's going to theaters. And I'm excited about it.
It's either going to go to theaters or it's going to go to like the Lifetime Channel or Hallmark or one of those.
Right. And I think it's a movie that everyone can like. Men, women, children, older people will love it. It's an everybody film. If the script is done, if we do the movie the way the script is written, and then we don't change everything around. Sometimes, when you're on the set, the director comes over and says, this is not going to happen today. We're doing this. And this may not work, because you can sometimes ruin a good script by suddenly thinking it's not good for the script, when in fact it was good for the script, if I make any sense.
Yeah, but we don't have to worry about that, because our director also wrote it, so she knows what's good for it.
But most years ago, some of the greatest films that Bette Davis ever did were on Broadway, and they came from novels. They were books, and they got the books and they made a stage play, and then from a stage play they made a movie. That's why Bette Davis was such an incredible actress, because she had scripts that were phenomenal. They made her out sometimes to be the evilest bitch on the planet, a murderess, a horrible woman, and sometimes you love her to death because you feel sorry for her.
Go ahead. One of the things also about Saving Paradise, everybody's going to like it, you guys, even though it's not Halloween, I'm talking about it, but Saving Paradise is going to have celebrities of all different age groups. So you'll have famous people in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. So there's going to be something for everybody.
All working together in this incredible script. And that's what I love about it. My scenes are with everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm the oldest cast member so far.
Actually, there's some other people similar.
Well, if Joan Collins comes in, she will be, because she's 92.
Well, we're also thinking of Donna Mills, who's your age.
Donna's my age, exactly, 85.
I know, so it's all good. It's all good. Anyway, let's take a little break. First of all, I want to tell everybody, so my books are doing really great. I want to thank everybody who's been on Amazon buying them. I have 197 five-star reviews. The latest one is called The Misfit Orphans, came out about a month ago. I'm trying to turn it into a comic book. It's slow going a little bit on it. But basically, it's a great book, and it's got a bunch of great reviews. So please check out Misfit Orphans. You can get the actual paperback book, or you can download it on Kindle, because all the books are doing really good, and all the reviews are really good. I'm happy. I have 197 reviews, and 196 of them are 5-star reviews, and one of them's a 4-star review. So so I'm doing pretty good.
Doing very
And,
good.
And now let's take a quick music break, you guys. This is Sue's Rain. It's a band that was actually on our show a very, very, very long time ago. And the name of the song is called What Happened. It's a fun song. I think you guys will dig it. So check out Sue's Rain, everybody. What Happened? We'll be right back.
So is this how you thought that this was really gonna go? A time bomb in your pocket and a tenner up your nose. You say, oh my God, what happened? A precious moment too soon of a sudden clarity. It's gone, but for a second really thought that you could see. You say, oh my God, what happened? A nasty little story of a ripe at a hotel. Some football players are present, but they swear they're not involved. They're saying, what the just happened? They're saying, oh my God. Whichever way you decide to choose, you know it's gotta be the right one. Whatever you think you've got to lose, you know it's gotta be the best one. How you saw yourself all grown up and content. There's just a little left of you, the rest of you is dead or dying. Jesus Christ, I doubt it. Just another point to make, but nothing left to prove. You beat your head against the wall, it's never gonna move. You say, bloody hell, what happened? You say, oh my God. Whichever way you decide to choose, you know it's gotta be the right one. Whatever you think you've got to lose, you know it's gotta be the best one. Whatever you think you've got to do, you know it's all been done a long, long time ago. So tell me in your arms again, say everything's alright. We haven't got a lot of time, but baby, we've got a lot of time. My God, it happened. Whichever way you decide to choose, you know it's gotta be the right one. Whatever you think you've got to lose, you know it's gotta be the best one. Whatever you think you've got to do, you know it's all been done a long, long time ago.
Hey, everybody. That's Sue's Rain. The name of the song is What Happened.
Yeah,
on
what
Spectrum
happened to
Music
this?
Group.
What happened to this group?
I don't know what happened.
They're gone with the wind, huh?
Oh, I don't know if they're going with the wind or not. I didn't worry about that. I just look for cool music to play that people will like. And
Oh.
since they're a past guest, all the music that we're playing, half of it is all past guests that have come on the show. So let's play a trailer.
A trailer.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 movie trailers, and I forgot one. But since 3 of them are clown trailers, we're gonna play. One of them we're gonna play will be Ron's last clown movie coming out. The name of the film is Clowny.
Only because I don't want to do them, not because I'm going to die.
No, right? Of course, we already established that.
Don't make
Earlier.
it look like it's my
So this
last
is
movie.
Clowny, you guys. We had a blast shooting Ron's scenes. We shot them in Kimberly Boynton's house, who's also been a guest on the show. Donna Lee Heising, who was in Clown Motel 3, plays Ron's wife in this movie. We also have Mark Hoadley in the movie. Joseph Kelly directs the movie. I don't know if he's in it or not. And Joseph
Probably.
Kelly's son plays one of the leads. And Joseph Kelly has a special needs autistic son who did a great job working on this film. It's going to come out next year sometime. As Joe told us last week, it's got a couple things left that it has to get done with it. But the name of the film is Clowny. You want to say anything about it before I play the trailer, or play the trailer first?
Clowny. Okay. What can I say about Clowny? I don't want to give it away, but there's a scene. No, I'm not going to. No, I'm not going to do it because that's important. I can't give it away. Yeah, I like Clowny. It was fun making it.
And I got sick in the scene he's not going to tell you about. All right, everybody. Here's the first trailer for the soon-to-be released film.
Wait, I can do it.
Oh.
I can do it. My wife and I leave my son-in-law's house, and it's a terrible snow and ice storm. And we're driving, and the car goes out of control, and the car's spinning around on the road. Well, of course, this is California. There's no ice, but I spun the car around, and Donna started screaming. She wasn't acting. She was screaming because she was terrified the way I was driving. But I was making it look like the car was on ice. Jimmy's in the back with the cameraman, and Jimmy starts vomiting because of the swerving, and the cameraman was scared. She almost peed himself. Anyway, that's in production because they have to add the ice, the snow,
And
to
some
the-
other dream sequences or something that have
to
to
the
be added.
scene.
You have to add some other sequences too,
Yeah,
also,
that's all I'm going to tell you about this.
which is what Joe told us last week. So we didn't actually tell you anything you don't know.
But
So check it out, everybody.
But they all yelled at me when I got out of the car. They said, "What are you, nuts?" I said, "No, I'm an actor." And the car has to go out of control, right? It's on ice. So they all just looked at me like I was crazy.
They looked at him like crazy. I got out of the car throwing up all over the place because it really made me sick. So it was really wild. But anyway, here's the trailer, you guys, for Joseph Kelly's next clown feature called Clowny, starring Ron Russell and Donnelly Heising as part of the cast. Here you go. Check it out.
I see he likes toys. This is my son. I mean, my son's doll.
Tomorrow is our Thursday at our new home.
Die, Mama.
I love you too.
You'll be fine.
Let's welcome Gavin to our classroom. Sorry, kid. Seat's taken. Welcome to our town. Changing schools is hard, but you will find a special friend. No.
He may be mute, but he sure ain't blind. You still gotta do this, right?
Before you blow out the candles.
You have to make a wish.
You brought this doll.
I didn't realize.
Looks like you have HCG in your system.
You're pregnant? I thought the doctor said you couldn't get pregnant.
We would like to reveal the gender of our new baby.
I don't want to hold you up here. I know it's Halloween. There are a lot of cycles out there.
Two of your fellow classmates, Billy and Jack, are still missing.
Really think putting signs up if you're missing, John, is more important than my two boys?
Wonder what's up there. Time to celebrate.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
This is not a pretty Christmas picture.
Why did that thing just move?
Once upon a time, there was a bridge over a cascading stream. And the children had to cross over this bridge. And under the bridge lived a great ugly troll.
That's the things. That's Clowny, you guys. I think it looks actually like a lot of fun. We know almost everybody in the cast, which will make it fun when they do the release for it. And I think you guys will dig it. And Ron is great in it, and Donnelly
Right.
Heising is great in it.
I mean, we don't have that big of parts, but we have important parts,
But they're fun.
but they're fun.
Plus, it was just fun. It was actually a fun shoot. Shooting it was a lot of fun, even though I got sick at the end of the day. Shooting it was fun because we shot the scene he was telling you about at night. Excuse me. And so I got super sick. We also want to welcome Medicateur. Stefan has joined us also in the chat room. Hey, Stefan, how you doing? Hope
Hi,
all is
Tina.
well. Say hello to Tina, please. It's all fun. So I didn't bring. I forgot to send him the video for Clown Fear. That would have been a good one to show because that's actually a good trailer. But I didn't find it, so I didn't bring it. So we're not going to have it. But
Why don't you have Clown Fear?
I don't know why I don't have it. I should have it. I just didn't
Which
send
movie
it to
was
him.
that?
Clown Fear is the one where when you see Rufus, all you see is his teeth.
Oh. That's where I play a gangster.
No, a priest.
A priest. Okay.
A priest. So what we do have, though, for you guys, so when Ron and I first got together and we were living in Boca, I had this friend, and he did a super low budget, almost no budget movie about a frog. And the name of the film was called Croaker, and it was about an urban legend about this like froggy looking man who like lived in the water and killed people. And Ron plays a sheriff. And the funnest story about this whole sheriff thing is we shot this in Pennsylvania
Well, wait, let me explain my part.
Wait, where did we shoot it? Not in Philadelphia. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
I was a New York cop who liked to push people around. But in New York, you can't push anybody around because they push you right back. So I moved to Pittsburgh, where the people are different. They're softer and gentle. And there I can bully them and push them around and be the tough guy that I want to be.
Right. So we go to Pennsylvania for about a week. We were there for about a week. It was a lot of fun, actually. I had a good time. One of the ladies in the cast was Miss Pennsylvania. And I think she came in third place for like Miss America or something. And I forgot her name. Do you remember her name?
No.
I don't remember her name, but she was gorgeous and she was fun. And it was her first movie. And we went to a 7-Eleven to get stuff for everybody. And so Ron was in his cop uniform and he picked out a bunch of stuff and put it on the counter.
No, I didn't have a bunch of stuff. I had a sandwich and a drink.
Okay, well, that's a bunch of stuff.
It was $6. It was supposed to be $6.
And so I put my stuff down, and when they charged us, they only charged me for my stuff, but they didn't charge him for his stuff because they thought he was a real cop.
They thought I was a real cop. So I said to Jimmy, now we should all go to an Italian restaurant where they won't give us a check. But anyway, that was a funny thing.
So
but
the name of
working on this film, I did it as a favor to Jimmy. Jimmy really almost begged me to do it. I was very reluctant. And anyway.
The name of the film was Croaker.
And the scene I think we're going to show.
We're not going to show a scene. We're going to show the trailer.
Okay. Well, the trailer, I hope, has... Anyway, let's see the trailer, then we'll discuss it.
So this is, again, you guys, this is a zero budget film, basically. Like there's no budget, you know. It was a lot of fun. It's not a good film, but it is a fun film. And the experience of shooting it was a lot of fun. So again, it's called Croaker. It came out about 12 years ago, I think. So check out the trailer for Croaker.
Alright, you all know the drill. Last one to the dog's back. Kiss it! Why does he look like that? Why? I want to tell you a story about Curtis.
Hi, this is Macy Patterson with the Jimmy Star Show News. We are here today in front of the Canonsburg Borough Building. Over the past few weeks, local residents have monitored the area and noticed that once again, the levels are on the rise.
I got 4 corpus electis in the past 2 days.
Cause of death?
Sudden cardiac death caused by ventricular fibrillation.
So what you're trying to tell me is this urban legend is haunting this town?
Most legends start as true stories.
Go ahead and make fun. I'm ready for my next encounter.
Frogs aren't waist high. Get in the mind of your enemy.
Rookies. Look, I got an idea. Instead of sitting in your kitchen looking like a Make-A-Wish goalie, let's go down to the creek.
You know, Kate, I'm gonna kick your ass one of these days.
You're the murderer. There's no monster out there. When? Where are you? When?
So it's funny. First of all, the co-star's name, her name is Valerie Gatto. She was Miss Pennsylvania. Thanks, Dawn. She sent it to me. So the funniest thing about it is we actually literally shot that thing like out in the woods. And at that last scene where you see the croaker like going head to head with Ron didn't want to walk around. We had to use a flashlight every time he took a step because he didn't want to walk around in the woods with all the bugs. It was hilarious.
Ticks. Pennsylvania is full of ticks.
It was hilarious.
And ticks like to come out at night. And I just didn't want to. And I had to lay down when the croaker monster came after me. And I don't like that kind of stuff.
But it was fun though. It was fun. We had a good time.
I had a good time. Yeah, I did. But
all we can do is have a good time. We can't control. I mean, literally, when I say like no budget, I think the budget was like $6,000 or something.
No, $15,000.
Oh, $15,000. So it was like no budget whatsoever. And most of that went to buy the equipment to make the film. But it was fun, and we met some cool people. And you still keep in touch with a few of them on Facebook, don't you? The school teacher lady.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we still keep in touch with some of them, so it makes it a lot of fun.
And of course, what's her name? I'm so bad.
I forgot.
I'm so bad with names.
But the fun thing about it too, you guys, it wasn't a clown movie.
No, it was not. It was a frog movie or something. I don't know what it was.
A croaker movie.
But it could have been good had it had better actors and better financing. This movie, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I was the only professional actor in the movie. And one of the critics was very unkind. And he said that the movie was full of amateurs, nobody, people who weren't actors. And I think he overlooked me. My part was very good. I held it well. I had my horrible New York tough accent, the scary one. And I think that, yes, had it had actors in it, it would have been far better. Because the idea was no better than any other idea that we do today.
And also, though, got 7.1 stars out of 10 on IMDb, and it has like almost 100 ratings. So, like, people liked it. So basically, it was a throwback to like movies from like the 80s. Where everything in them is kind of like bad, and that's the way it was actually set up.
But you see what happens in these movies where people are not real actors, they're just civilians. When they work opposite a professional actor, their performances are so bad, and the actor is so good, it makes the actor look like he's grandstanding and that he wants to be better than everybody in the cast. So an actor pulls back a little bit, not to overshadow the amateurs. And that's not fair to the actor because it doesn't make his performance look good. And that's what happened in this movie. There's a scene where I'm telling the girl to get in the car because I'm arresting her. And I get in a car. And I'm yelling at her, and get in the car. And she, thank God, had the brains to come back and be as nasty as could be to the cop. That saved that scene. But the scene where I'm yelling, saying, your brother, you're a liar, you're the murderer, not your brother. That scene, I looked like a raving maniac cop because the guy I was yelling at was very weak, not professional, didn't know what to do. And he made me look like I was grandstanding. And that's what I don't like. So had I worked with professional people and we had better funding, it could have been a very good movie.
So we want to give a shout out. It was directed by Fred Turling and Jennifer Obed. She played one of the great parts.
Jennifer Obed. Jen and I are still friends.
And the other one that we really enjoyed meeting and having a good time with, her name was, I'm looking for it on here, Amber Lee Miller.
Who
played his deputy.
I'm still friends with Amber Lee. We still chat on Facebook from time to time.
Yeah, so it makes it fun. Anyway, so that's Croaker, everybody. It's around someplace. You can find it. I know I bought a copy of it on eBay. So I have a copy.
And looking at it now,
it wasn't that bad.
Well, you know what it was? I came from the stage. I came from a world that was not horror. And suddenly Jimmy throws me into this movie. And I thought the movie was disgusting and horrible because I didn't know what I was going to be doing down the road is just as bad. So looking back in retrospect, it wasn't so terrible.
Right.
It was an interesting movie.
And for such a little bit of money, I mean,
yes,
you've been in some that are $300,000 or $400,000.
I'm sorry I was so critical about it when it came out because I had to save my ass. I didn't want to be in a lemon, a bomb, a killer. So no, it wasn't a, horror movies of today with low budget and hiring non-professionals seems to be the thing. I don't like it. I avoid it if I can, as does all my professional actor friends.
But it was fun.
It
Anyway,
wasn't
I
bad.
look back at it. It's really fun. I actually
it was filmed nicely.
I packed
and
up
the amateurs didn't do too bad.
I packed up my office because we're gonna be moving soon. But like, I have a great poster from it, and I also have a copy of the movie. And realistically, now when you look at that compared to some of the other films we've done at much bigger budgets, it's really not that bad.
Absolutely.
All right.
As I said, had he hired professionals, had he had the money, he would have hired professionals. If professionals handled those scripts, it could have been a very good movie.
Actually, in the chat room, they're saying the trailer doesn't look that bad.
No, the trailer looks better than some trailers. No, it doesn't look bad.
Right.
It really does.
The biggest thing about it was a really fun experience. We went from Pennsylvania. We went from where we lived in Doylestown. We got to drive across Pennsylvania. We went to Pittsburgh. We got to see a lot of stuff, and it was like a week's vacation. So we had a good time. I really did enjoy it.
And the producer was very nice. He let us stay at his house, and his mother was wonderful, and everybody was very, very kind to me.
Because he collected comic books and action figures.
I think Fred understood my reluctance to doing some things that we had to do, because I just felt that my professionalism was going to look like a show-off. And I am certainly not a show-off actor, that's for sure.
Well, it looked good, and actually the film's just not that bad. One of these days I'm going to have to watch it again. Anyway, all right, so now we're going to go to a movie that I have out right now on Tubi. The name of the movie is Purgatorium. It's won all kinds of awards. It could be doing better, but the reason it's not doing really, really good is because it doesn't have anybody famous in it, which shows you why everybody hires all these famous people to come in for a day, because here's a movie that's actually really good. It's won like 10 or 15 awards throughout Europe at big film festivals, but again, no recognizable names. But it's a good movie. It's free. It's available on Purgatorium.
And I'm not in it.
It's not. Ron's not in it. It's available on Tubi. The name of the film is Purgatorium, and you guys can watch it right now, so please check it out. And here's the trailer for Purgatorium.
So what is this double?
I'm stuck in here.
Who put you up to this? No one did, sir.
I gave it to you in writing, Bart. In black and white.
I really don't want to hurt you, man.
Then don't. Evil is with us.
A wise man once said, life is like a swing.
If you're doing and you're not doing,
It does not stop.
stay up there!
The funny thing about streams, though, once it's off course, you can never change it back.
Again, everybody. Oh, sorry, I'm getting a drink. So that's Purgatorium. It's available on Tubi. I think you guys will dig it. It's got a really, really good story, and it's shot beautifully.
Yes, it is.
It's shot beautifully, and again, it's a super low budget film.
But all professional actors.
But all professional actors, yes.
Makes a big difference, trust me.
Yeah, but it's a really good film. It's gotten really good reviews. Just not enough people seeing it because when they go on Tubi, just like we do, we look at a movie and then Ron says who's in it, and we look at who's in it. And when you do the who's in it, and you don't know who the people are.
Well, I do that because I want to see professional actors, name actors that I know their work, and I know the movie is not going to be a waste of my time. Now, let's go back in time, way back in time. Let's go back to 1956 or 1957. In New York City, there was a club called the Improvisational. And people used to go. Tiny Tim was there. So many celebrities were there. Actors like Marlon Brando. I mean, famous people worked at the Improv, where they stood up and did improvisational work. In speaking to every actor that I did that was there, Joanne Woodward, I mean, all these big names of the day, they were just starting off, most of them. All they wanted to do was act because they loved the work. They didn't care about money. They didn't care about autographs. They didn't care about fame. They didn't care about people knowing who they were. They just wanted to work because they loved the script. They loved becoming what the script was written. I was part of that crowd of people with the same sentiments and the same feelings. I didn't care about anything. I just wanted to work. I wanted to become. I wanted to do. Unfortunately, today, the people that I know, not the same. They want selfies. They want their friends to be jealous. Look, I'm in the movie. You're not. I'm somebody. You're not. It's all about themselves. Ego. Me. Half of them that come on my show, I want to smack around because all they want to do is talk about them. This is a conversation show. It's not an interview about your career and your merits and how wonderful you are and how famous you are. Who gives a shit? So the business has changed, and it shows in film because the actors are not loving and wanting to become the character on the pages. Well, maybe we have Meryl Streep, and maybe we have a few other good actors who feel that way. That's why they're famous and they're good actors, because they're from the old school of thinking.
Helen Mirren's my favorite.
Helen Mirren's from the old school of thinking. She's my age, almost my age.
I love Helen Mirren.
So you see, there's a big difference in work. I tell the young people today, get over yourself. Don't go and have your lips blown up and tits put in. It's not going to make you a star. Angelina Jolie is a star, but her tits and her lips are real. They're not fake. Although now they are her tits because of her illness. But her nose, her face is all original. Don't try to look like Angelina Jolie and thinking that that's going to make you a star. It's about the work. If the audience loves you and they love what you do, then you're a success. And keep your success quiet.
So here's in my opinion, and this is my opinion, the two best Angelina Jolie movies that everybody should see. The first one is Hackers, which is one of my favorite all-time movies of all time. It's her, Johnny Lee Miller, Renoli Santiago, a whole bunch of big people in it. Matthew Lillard is in it. It's a computer movie about computer hackers. It's one of the greatest movies ever. It has fan clubs on the Facebook group, has hundreds of thousands of people. It's a great movie, so everybody should see Hackers. And the other one is when she's even younger, and it's called Foxfire. And it's basically like about a bunch of girls where a school teacher, tries to be inappropriate with one of them and they fight back. It's a great movie. And Ron's favorite Angelina Jolie movie is the one with Johnny Depp. What's it called?
The Tourist.
The Tourist?
The Tourist.
The Tourist.
Because I have to tell you a story. My daughter, Deirdre, and Angelina went to school together in Beverly Hills at El Rodeo School. Angie would come after school to my house to play with Deirdre. They'd swim in the pool, or they'd go upstairs to the bedroom where the bunk beds were one on the other, and they'd jump off the bed and fly. They were wild kids. running up and down the stairs, screaming, yelling, having a lot of fun. I made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for Angie. I loved her as a little girl. And I remember once asking her, Angie, when you grow up, do you want to be a movie star? And she looked at me and sheepishly said, I don't know. Well, she certainly did, and I love her to death. And I defend her when people say that she's all fake, that her boobs, her lips, and it's not fake. Everything you see, she was a child, a beautiful child, and she grew into a beautiful woman who was the super talented actress of the day. I love and adore Angie, and I would defend her to my dying breath.
The other, so our fabulous producer, engineer Juan says his favorite one is Salt, which is also a really good movie.
I love all of Angie's movies. They're all good. Just looking at her is heavenly.
And Gia, when she did the Gia movie about the supermodel Gia who died of AIDS.
And even when she's supposed to look bad, she looks good. And I'm sorry that Angie is no longer working much, and I don't think she wants to work. She may go into directing. But
she's already directed a couple movies.
Well, you know, she's getting the same age as Deirdre. No, 50. How old is Deirdre? 55.
51.
51.
I think.
And she realizes that beauty soon will be old age, and she has to change her way of doing things. She can't depend on her looks. But she's a super talent, and I know that whatever she directs is good. I mean, she was brilliant as the opera singer, what's her name? What the hell was it? That I loved her too. Some opera singer. She was brilliant. She sings opera.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Maria Callas.
Maria Callas. And Angie did a lot of the singing herself because she's learned to sing opera. This girl is just a phenomenal actress. No matter what she tackles, she does well. And I love her. I love her enormously.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. I have to fucking cough again. All right. So what we're going to do is we'll transition and we'll go into another music video since it's Halloween. This is a band called Scarecrow. They were on our show a long time ago. It's a heavy metal rock song. The name of the song is Welcome to My Mind, and also put out by Spectre Music Group. And we actually met the singer. It was on our show, but we also met him because that one time we went to that big autograph show in New Jersey. He was one of the featured guests. Now I forgot what that one is called. But anyway, check it out. Here's Scarecrow. Welcome to My Mind. Enjoy. What's that?
If you listen carefully, we will prove our ability to transfer our thoughts to you.
From the four corners of the world, for 2 nickels, 1 dime, and 10th part of $1, he got the dough if you got the dime. It's John Stardy. They're all inside.
Welcome to the Freak Show. Welcome to the Freak Show. Welcome to the madness. Welcome to all mankind. Yes, welcome to my mind. Now don't let this smile fool you. I'm gonna live just to cut you down. I love to slice up your dangerous body, then smash your pretty face into the ground. So come let the music move you. Let the night make you lose control. We're all gathered here to amuse you. Yes, this nightmare will Emotions in need of feeding. Let your guard down, you're gonna die. So come, let the music soothe you. Let it calm all your fears tonight. May this dance of the dead seduce you. So don't try and put up a fight. Now I'll burn your dreams to the ground, and I'll destroy everything you've ever loved. After all, it's you, baby, who I am. I'm the paid of Christ, and here I come. Let the music move you. Let the lights make you lose control. May this dance of the dead seduce you. So don't try and put up a fight. Don't put up a fight. Come on, give it to me. Welcome to the freak show. Welcome to Downtown. Welcome to the wild side. Shake it, come on. Welcome to the madness. Welcome to humankind. Welcome, 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 day. Welcome to the freak show. Welcome to Downtown. Welcome to the wild side. Welcome to the madness. Welcome to humankind. Welcome, welcome to my mind. Welcome to the freak show. Welcome to Downtown. Welcome to the wild side. Welcome to the madness. Welcome to humankind. Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome to my life. Welcome to the freak show.
Hey everybody, so that was Scarecrow, Welcome to My Mind. Great band. We had Johnny Blaze on our show. I actually work with him on projects now, and it's just a great heavy metal song, so it's a lot of fun. So what's everybody's favorite horror movie? It's easy for me because my favorite franchise is the Saw franchise, but my favorite horror movie is The Lost Boys. I love it to death. It's vampires. I know everybody in the cast except for Jamie Gertz and Kiefer Sutherland, and it's a lot of fun. And I did another movie with some of the people in it, so I think it's just a lot of fun. We had Corey Feldman, Corey Haim. We had Brooke McCarter. We have Jason Patrick, who I'd love to work with on a movie now. He does a lot of independent films. Has Diane Wiest as the mother. Anybody who hasn't seen it definitely has to go see it. Don Hinton, Trick or Treat, which is actually probably in my top 5, Don. That's a really good one. What are some of yours, Cindy Lady? How about you? What are some of your favorite Halloween movies?
Well, of course, we'll go back to 1961, I believe. Night of the Living Dead.
First one.
I love that black and white zombie movie. It was the best ever made. And of course, The Haunting of Hill House. I love that movie. It scares the hell out of you with the rubber door. Boom, 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 boom. Really frightening movie. No blood and guts in either one of. What was there blood in? I don't think the Night of the Living Dead, they showed you much. Somebody was eating a barbecued arm. That's about the extent of it. Those are my two favorite movies.
So in the chat room, they also wrote House of a Thousand Corpses. Lady Lake says she likes the older stuff like Rosemary's Baby. And,
there were great movies made. You know, you can't just say which one is your favorite. There are so many favorites. So many.
I think so. One of the people that from the original Night of the Living Dead, his name was Bill Heinzman, and he was the actual first like zombie that you see that chases him out. He's the most famous zombie from Night of the Living Dead, and he was really good. He passed away a couple years ago, but I actually judged a costume contest with him at a horror convention one year. He was really nice, and he signed one of my. I used to have a Night of the Living Dead zombie action figure. Because he was really good, and Kira Shawn is in that, and she was on our show years before Ron. She was on our show, Kira Shawn, and she was like the lead female in the film. But it's a great movie, and it scared you.
What movie?
Night of the Living Dead.
Oh, I saw it. I had just moved into a new apartment in Manhattan, and everything was in cartons, and I had a single bed in my bedroom. And I remember going into bed tired from unpacking, and it was kind of weird, being in a new apartment. It's always a little spooky. And the Night of the Living Dead came on the TV, and I watched it, and I regretted watching it because I couldn't sleep the whole night. I just kept looking around. I was terrified, and I don't scare easy, but that movie got me scared.
And family movies, we like the original Hocus Pocus. We watch that a lot, just about every year. I like that a lot. We're friends with Doug Jones, who plays the zombie.
He's a sweetheart
in the graveyard, and he's super cool guy. And we also have one of the other guys on the show, one of the bully guys who's in the cage at the end. There's a bug flying in here.
Dude, stop banging! He got a fly he wants to kill.
I don't like flies. Anyway. All good. So let's go to another film that we have, and what's the family one with Kim Richards or Kylie Richards? Can't think of it. Ron might know. Horror movie. I know she's in one of the Halloween movies. Escape to Witch Mountain, which is my favorite family movie of all time, the first one, and I love it. But anyway, so we have another film, and we didn't get to go to the premiere because it was in Colorado. And Ron and I have cameos in it throughout the whole film. It's called Compatible. We know everybody in the film. It's another film produced by Joe Kelly. I don't think he didn't direct it. It was directed by Gino Alfonso.
I haven't seen it yet.
We haven't seen the movie yet, but the actual trailer is pretty good. And I don't know if we even made the trailer or not, but the name of the film is Compatible. It's about people who go on dates, and it's all televised, and people vote whether they like it or not. And so it's a pretty cool movie, and we know everybody in it. So the name of the movie is Compatible. I believe it's going to come out in February, if I'm not mistaken, for the masses to see. But check it out. Here's the trailer for Gino Alfonso's Compatible.
Hi, my name is Jean, and I will be your Compatible instructor.
We unveil Compatible, a revolutionary company that is redefining the rules of digital matchmaking.
Cheers to Compatible.
Compatible. And then she finds out I'm a horror fan.
I've been on Compatible for 2 weeks.
But our compatibility was really high.
It's such a violation of privacy.
Citizens have voiced their concerns.
Your sister tells me that you're dating somebody you met online.
Emily?
Oh, hey.
Hey, how are you, Greg?
Yeah.
911, what's the nature of your emergency?
I need to report a kidnapping.
You gotta proceed with caution.
Shoot to kill.
I had the worst dream.
I'd like to introduce you to two people. Mommy. Hi, Mommy. Hi. And Daddy.
Be careful. Not everyone is who they say they are.
And Greg.
So you guys, some of the people in Compatible, we've had a bunch of them on our show. Dietrich Thrall is in Clown Motel. Mindy Robinson, she's in Clown Motel. Julianne Prescott, who's been on our show. Denny Nolan from Clown Motel. Ari Lehman, who is Jason in Friday the 13th. Pat Kuznati is in it. Let's see. Eileen Dietz is in it. Sherry Davis is in it. Ozzy Capri, Nicole Butler, G. Larry Butler, Alyssa Dowling, and Joe Kelly. So like almost all those people. Oh, they've all been on our show, and many of them were also in the Clown Motel franchise. And actually, they said when they went to the people who went to the actual premiere said that Ron and I are really good in it because we taped a bunch of different clips, and they used all of them throughout the film, and it's us giving our commentary on the dating of the
And
whole
they
thing.
saved it. They didn't put it in the trailer. So I'm glad they didn't put us in the trailer.
Yes.
And give away what we did. What we did was notoriously outrageous. And I asked Joe, I said, did they use it? He said, oh, yeah, we used all of your work. I said, you got to be kidding. I mean, I was really like wild. Talk about double entendre and dirty talking. And it was fun.
No, it was fun. And we want to welcome B. Claudia just joined us too. Hey, B, thank you for the artwork you did for me this week. She just joined us in the chat room. I guess there was a time change in Germany, so she didn't realize that we've already been on for a while. But anyway, welcome, B. We're happy you joined us.
Hey, B.
So I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 4 movie trailers left, but 2 of them we played recently and 2 of them we haven't. And then I've got 2 more music videos that we can play.
Okay.
And one of the music videos is from That's a Wrap, Marcel Waltz's movie, which, by the way, we got to see Marcel this weekend and Gigi Gustin, and he's doing a bunch of new movies. He just completed a new movie with a killer doll, I think, with Caroline Williams starring. You guys remember her? She was on the show from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 or 2, one of them. She's the only one who lives in it. She's great. And Marcel is really fucking taken over the world of independent horror. He's probably going to be the best indie director that's out there. He really knows how to make a great product for not a lot of money. And he's been working with some bigger stars in every film that he does. So I want to give him a kudos. And thanks for coming out to support Ron and Clown Motel 3.
Yep. We screamed when we saw it. We gave hugs.
We haven't seen it in a year.
That's the kind of friendship we have. It's one of those when you really, truly are excited to see one another.
Yes, Marcel's great.
I love Marcel. And his husband, I love the both.
He just did the doll movie. He also did a movie called Anacondas that's not out yet. And he also did a Jurassic Park kind of movie. So he's done 3 movies really in the last couple of months.
I'm okay, honey.
And also his other movie, Brute 1976, I think is out now. And you guys can see it for Halloween. It's a great movie. It's kind of gross, but it's a great movie. In the meantime, he did this movie called Cross My Heart. I mean, the movie's called That's a Wrap, which I loved it. I thought it was a great movie. It's pretty violent, but it's really, really cool. One of the stars of the movie, Gigi Gustin, was with him at the Clown Motel 3 premiere. Also has Serena Vincent in it, who's been on our show many times in the past. She was the Pink Power Ranger back in the day. And she's been on everything. She's been in so many great things. But the name of the artist is Mimi Fox. The name of the song is Cross My Heart. And this, I believe, plays at the closing credits of the movie That's a Wrap. Marcel's movie that came out. We went to the premiere. That's about 3 years ago already. But check it out. You guys, here's Mimi Fox, Cross My Heart from Marcel Waltz's movie That's a Wrap.
Cross my heart and hope to die, 'cause I feel so low and I feel so high. And every time I think I'm getting a hold of myself, I lose my grip, oh no. You've got me slipping away, 'cause I lose my mind when I'm in this state. Chemicals tripping my brain, 'cause I run and hide but I can't get away. city lights are shining, all the stars align, and now it's perfect timing. Now there's no more hiding, and there's no more lying, no more tears for crying. Cross my heart and hope to die, 'cause I feel so low and I feel so high. And every time I think I'm getting a hold of myself, I lose my grip, oh no. You got me slipping away, 'cause I lose my mind when I'm in this state. Chemicals stripping my brain, 'cause I run and hide, but I can't get away.
Welcome to the final act.
So you guys, that's a wrap. It's a great movie. You guys will dig it. It's on all the streaming platforms. Stars Serena Vincent, Monique
Isn't
Parent.
that the one where the guy dick gets blown off?
Yeah, I think it does get blown off in that one. Sarah French, Serena Vincent, Monique Parent, Gigi Gustin, Robert Donovan. They've all been on the show. Adam Bucci, Sarah Polidnak, Ben Kaplan, Dave Sheridan, Jed Rowan, and Tom Savini, which I don't remember Tom Savini being in it. But anyway, it's a really good one, and I think
I'm
it'll be a
eating
lot
a
of fun.
chocolate chip because I'm hungry. I didn't have lunch.
There you go. Also, B. Claudia told me to tell you that Stan Zimmerman's play, Silver Foxes, is playing in Amsterdam for Amsterdam Pride next year, and she's going to go to Amsterdam to meet Stan Zimmerman and see his play for Pride.
I love
Amsterdam.
Stan Zimmerman.
Yes, good job, B. I'm happy you get to go see him.
Stan is a very good friend of mine, so when you go see him, send him my regards.
Absolutely. I love it. I think it's fun. Okay, so we have another film that's out on Tubi right now, and Ron just did a little cameo in it for fun.
What movie?
It's called The Beast Inside. It's on Tubi, and it's on Tubi, so it's for free. It's got a Christmas theme, so they'll be pushing it hopefully now that we're going into November. But it's a pretty good indie film, and I think you guys will dig it. So check it out. Here's the Beast Inside trailer, which is now available for free on Tubi.
Anne, you missed your appointment. Remember, Anne, this is part of your path back to your son. How have things been?
Things have been difficult.
You look tired.
I feel tired.
You know, this thing here, it doesn't work if you can't bring yourself to be honest with me.
Yes?
Trust me. You don't want me to be honest with you. I have something inside me trying to take over. Started a year ago when my mother died screaming.
We all have to wrestle with our personal demons.
You remember my mother and to me, it's gonna happen to my son when I die.
If you can get the demon to reveal its name, then that will give you power over it. You are going to try to exorcise this thing out of yourself by yourself.
You think that's a bad idea?
You're relaxed and at peace. I want you to tell me what you see.
I have something that is growing inside me. I can feel it right underneath my skin trying to get out. Do you want to see evil? I want you out of here. I don't care what I have to do. You hear me?
Why would I want him to go? In the name of God, leave him! You'll have
of our secrets.
So that was The Beast Inside, you guys. It's available on Tubi, and Lorraine Landon does a great job in it. She doesn't have a big role, but she has a really important role, and Lorraine Landon is one of Ron and my favorite fucking people on the planet. She's the coolest ever. So check it out. I think you guys will like it. Lorraine was supposed to come to our premiere Saturday. She didn't. We need to call her and find out, make sure she's okay. She was supposed to come to your premiere Saturday. I hope she's okay. Lorraine Landon. We're talking about Lorraine Landon. We love Lorraine, you guys. She's fabulous. She's just a good person in general.
Good-hearted, generous.
Good-hearted, generous.
Kind, sweet,
kind.
unassuming. I love her.
Yeah, she's got it all going on.
I do work with some nice people.
Oh, no, absolutely.
And I work with some bitches, too.
Yep. That's so funny. There are both, and we have both of those in this business. Luckily, only one of them showed up to the premiere on Saturday, and so there was only one terribly person that was there. And Lorraine said she's been unwell. Lady Lake said Lorraine messaged her and said she's been sick. So hopefully she'll be okay.
I was also, Lorraine, and you prayed for me, so I'm praying for you.
There you go.
Get better, honey. And come on TV. Come on our show and let's talk.
It's so funny, too, you guys, because in Clown Motel 2, Lorraine plays the bartender where they all meet. And I guess they cut it out because you had a kissing scene, but they didn't actually keep it. They kissed in it, but they didn't keep it.
That was something else. We're supposed to kiss. Well, she went crazy and had fun. She's feeling me up. She's kissing. Outrageously kissing. They cut it. It was pornographic almost, where we were having such fun making fun of it. I was on the bar stool and she came. Anyway, they cut it out, so what's the point?
But either way, it was a fun experience.
Oh, it was fun doing it in the movie.
What
movie was that?
Clown Motel 2.
What was that one?
Clown Motel 2, where you play General Milan.
I don't even know what I did anymore. It all blended into one clown.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do so he remembers it, because that's one of my trailers anyway. So this is Clown Motel 2. Unfortunately, the kissing scene with Ron and Lorraine didn't make it to the final cut. But Ron, this is his first portrayal of General Milan, Clown Motel 2. It was actually a lot of fun making this one also. So enjoy. Here's the trailer for Clown Motel 2.
It's been 6 months. Why didn't you find me yet? Where are you, Joe?
We are looking for Sergeant Kelly.
Yeah?
It's me, General Milan. Just received new information on Brooke.
So we got a team?
The best.
I feel an entity has entered.
Okay, squad, the outside perimeter is clear.
You have lost me 3 souls. Bring me back those souls while we find the pure.
What kind of sick society wants a human sacrifice?
If we can connect to base, we should be able to see what's going on.
Bring me a pure soul tonight!
We lost it.
It's time to kill! 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 All hail, Angel of Darkness!
Let the transformation begin.
You said the rebirth of their world is every 50 years. And it's 50.
You humans, you don't understand our world. Bye-bye! The clowns will rise in blood tonight! everyday clown. Fucking got stranded on the side of the road, got waterboarded. Sergeant Slaughter shows up and he's like, hey, did you bang my wife? Well, you fucking right, I banged your wife.
So you guys, Clown Motel 2, To Death Do Us Part, has a great cast. One thing Joe Kelly did do well is he kept the cast in all the different movies, so it's not like you see new people for most of the people. Clown Motel 2 stars Kelly Lynn Ryder, Joseph Kelly, Tony Moran, who's the first Michael Myers in Halloween, Mindy Robinson, who's in the other one, Ari Lehman, who is the Jason from Friday the 13th, Lorene Landon, Julianne Prescott, Eileen Dietz from The Exorcist, Angie Stevenson, who Ron loves Angie Stevenson. We love her. She's great. And we want to give a shout out to Angie Stevenson because I noticed on either Instagram or Facebook she got engaged yesterday.
Oh, congratulations, my love.
So she's with the same guy now.
Oh, I'm so
that
happy.
she met, I think, here in Palm Springs, actually.
That's right. I'm so happy.
And,
I know who he is. And he's a sweetheart. And she's the best. And don't forget, we'd like to come to the wedding.
That's right. So congratulations to her. It also stars Alyssa Dowling, Sherry Davis, Mark Hoadley, Kelsey Livengood, and Paul Gunn, which we got to see Paul Gunn, you guys, for the first time on Saturday. He wasn't in Clown Motel 3, but he was one of our guests that we invited because we love Paul Gunn. He's always a lot of fun. And I'm glad that Angie's getting married.
I am too, because she's a sweet girl with a very good heart and beautiful and sexy.
She's so gorgeous, too.
And so gorgeous. And he's handsome, so they make a beautiful couple.
Yes. And good for her.
Good for her is right. She found the right guy, the guy that understands her, and she understands him, and that's why they're together.
It's funny because when we first met her, she was dating the guy from Pop Evil, which is a huge
Right.
rock band.
Who was not for her.
But he was not for her. This
No.
guy is for her.
Yeah. This
And-
guy is regular. He's real. The other guy was a nut.
Yeah, so it's really cool. So anyway, we want to congratulate her. We also want to, I'm super glad that Paul Gunn seems to be recuperating for his tragic loss of the
My
tomato,
tomato.
and that they're still moving forward on the movie. With her, Joanne is the best. Who else were you surprised or interested or happy to see? Besides Marcel was probably one of my favorite ones to see Saturday when we went to the premiere.
Oh, Danny, of course. I love Danny.
Oh, yeah. Daniel DeCrisio came to the premiere.
He's a very, very close dear friend of mine. I love seeing him. I love seeing, I forgot.
There's so many people there. I can't remember. First of all, our Alexis. Alexis was there. And
I see Alexis socially. So.
And the guys from the movie studio, the crypto movie studio I'm doing, Brandon Collins.
You know what it was?
It
was like 400 people just grabbing you. People kept grabbing my arm and saying, picture, 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 smile, smile. So you put the fake smile on, and you do the picture. And then half of the time, you don't even remember who it is because you're so overrun by people. Then, of course, they give their bullshit congratulations. You were wonderful in the film, which I just smiled and thought to myself, they're full of shit.
So here, let's talk about some of the fun people that we always talk about that were there. Daniel DeCrisio was there. Josie Cat. We love Josie Cat. She's always fun. Al Burke, the wrestler, was there. Donna Lee Heising, which we always love to see Donna. We see her a lot when we go to Jennifer James' house. Raester Michaels, Corogo was there. Marcel was there with Gigi Gustin. Diane Repetto, McClure Repetto, who we love. Kimberly Boynton, Brandy Madden, yes, was there. I'm looking to see who else I took pictures with. Somebody took
But these are people I see all the time, so it wasn't so exciting seeing them.
We haven't seen them in a year, though.
Yeah, but, they're like family.
Brandon Collins was there. I love seeing Johnny Parati, who plays Hammy in the Clown Motel franchise, who is the best character. He's the most he's the character everybody remembers the most. Kimberly Boynton was there. Paul Gunn. Mark Hoadley.
Good guy, Mark.
Jennifer James. And Joe Kelly, Angel Princess, she's fun. She's a little nutsy. And so we got to see all the different people. And then they all went to Halloween Hotness. And we came home and hung out with our beautiful dog, Astro. who we missed just leaving him for 6 hours. We were missing him because Astro is the coolest.
Because my daughter Leslie moved to Pennsylvania, and we have no one to watch our dog when we go away.
Yes. Dale said
I
Daniel
don't
Crisfield is
trust. I don't
fabulous.
trust a dog watcher.
No, we can't let just anybody watch our dog. Our dog is our baby.
Yeah, and my children never had what?
Hang on, he's trying
My
to get
children never had babysitters. If their uncle couldn't babysit, I never hired babysitters. I don't trust people. Right, Astro? What can we talk about now?
Well, I've got 2 more trailers and 1 more music video, and then we'll be done. But
Okay.
we'll still have to talk about something because they won't take up all the time we have left. So if you want,
we'll talk.
You can think about something while we go to the next one. Since we played Clown Motel 2, we might as well play Clown Motel 3. It's probably not going to get distribution till February or March of next year for everybody to see it. But it was a lot of fun, and we enjoyed doing it. And so check out, here's the trailer for Joseph Kelly's Clown Motel 3 Ways to Hell. Enjoy.
To fulfill your ancestors' separation of the human world and the clown world. First,
You came to steal our gold, so I'm going to steal your soul.
What's the verdict?
We have 12 missing military members.
Rivers, you can do it.
General, are you saying one last rescue mission?
We have 1 shot at this. Let's make it count.
We go from Silent Hill to killer clowns from outer space.
welcome to the Clown Motel.
Ever hear of the blood moon ritual? The transformation was a success.
Now go get me those sacrifices.
I love you.
You see, the queen was chosen blue.
Welcome to the Clown Motel.
Acid?
So anyway, that's Clown Motel 3, you guys. It'll be available next year, and I think you guys will dig it. It was fun if you like clowns, and I think it has the most clowns. I think there's 150 clowns in it.
106, I thought.
I know, I think it's 150.
Is it that many clowns?
Yeah, anyway, whatever it is, it's got the most clowns of any
Wow.
movie that's ever had it. B asked me to tell everybody some of my inspiration for writing. So I have 4 of the books I wrote, you guys. They're basically about warlocks or like superhero kids, because they're young adult movies. And I don't know if anybody ever saw the movie. It's called The Covenant with Stephen Strait. It's one of my favorite all-time movies. I've seen it like hundreds of times. I'm an extra in it in the bar scene, and it's a really great movie about kids who go to a boarding school and they're like the witches of Wispitch or whatever. And that's kind of like was my inspiration for coming up for the different movies, is to come up with different warlock movies that eventually could be turned into movies, because all the books I wrote could be turned into movies, and so it's just a lot of fun. But everybody needs to see the Covenant. I think you'll like it. It got panned as a terrible movie. It wasn't made for adults. It's really made for like high school kids and young adults. But I loved it, and I thought it was really good. And so it's called The Covenant, and I actually own it on my iPad, so I can watch it whenever I want. That's how much I like it. Okay, so we've got one music video and one trailer left because I forgot one trailer. So would you like to do a music video or a trailer before you have to talk?
What did we do last?
We just did a trailer.
We're gonna do a music and then a trailer.
All right, so you guys, another great Marcel Walsh movie. First he did Blind, and then he did Pretty Boy, which was the sequel to Blind. And Pretty Boy came out, I think, this last year, actually. And it's a way different than Blind. It has some of the same cast. I don't know how it's doing, but it's pretty violent. It's the first time I think we saw a penis chopped off, and but it's a really good movie. It's got a phenomenal cast of people that are in it. Robert Russler's in it. I don't know. It's got a really good cast, and Sarah French again redoes her role as the blind woman in it, and. So the name of the movie was Pretty Boy, and the lead song from it is called Love is Blind from an artist called Mirko Hirsch. And this plays on the closing credits also of Pretty Boy. So check out Mirko Hirsch, Love is Blind. So you guys, that was again Mirko Hirsch, Love is Blind is the name of the song from Marcel Walsh's Pretty Boy. Just to let everybody know, because it did come out, it stars Sarah French, Jed Rowan is Pretty Boy again, Devaney Pinn, Heather Grace Hancock, Jake Red, Robert Felstead Jr., Fritzy Luca, Sarah Nicklin, who was on the show a couple weeks ago, Ben Stauber, Tyler Gallant, Dave Sheridan, Maria Olson, Robert Russler, and Thomas Haley.
And it's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
I love the Blind series.
And basically what he has done with that is what we're creating with
it's a story. He's got an ongoing story. This movie star has her eyes corrected, I guess, for, she didn't want to wear glasses. And something went wrong with the laser, and they blinded her. Now she's blind. And she lives in her mansion in Hollywood. But what she doesn't know is this crazy guy has moved into her house, and he's living in the basement, and he's following her around, and he's watching her naked in the shower. She doesn't know he's there. And it's a thriller. It's very exciting to see what happens. And it was such a good plot that they made a sequel to it. And I saw the sequel. I thought it was a little heavy for me in some spots, but I liked it. And Sarah did a brilliant job again.
And they've actually created, an action figure. They've done everything, with Pretty Boy. Their marketing is fantastic. They have got soundtracks. They've got action figures. They got all kinds of stuff. I think Spirit Halloween even had an actual Pretty Boy costume at Spirit Halloween. So they really got their shit going together. And Marcel puts out a really good, whether you like it or not, because sometimes it's very gory. I like it. Ron doesn't like the real gore as much, but it's very, very, very well done, very well.
Well, when the gory parts come, I look down at the floor. I just don't watch them. So I do my own editing, and you could edit your film also by watching what you want and what you don't want.
That's right.
But there's a good story there. Now I want to see what happens with Pretty Boy 3.
Which are they doing a Pretty Boy 3?
I think they're doing a finale to it.
I hope so.
Because it doesn't end in 2.
Right, definitely doesn't end.
2 leaves her running away from him in the woods. And that's how they leave you to think what's going to happen to this poor blind person who can't see where she's going.
I love it. But anyway, everything Marcel does is great. I'm looking forward to seeing his new
and
movies.
I'm so happy that Sarah French did not become a scream queen in it. And I told this to Sarah. I said, what was beautiful about your performance was you were frightened within. Most girls that don't know how to act, they do all that screaming because they don't know how to show you fear. So they think screaming is fear. Sarah shows you how fear can be silent and you could be frightened to death and not move, paralyzed. Wonderful actress.
Definitely. And I think, I'm not sure, but they might be on Tubi also. I think Blind is on Tubi. But either way, they're all streaming, you guys. So Blind, Pretty Boy, they're all streaming. You can stream them anywhere you want. As well as Purgatorium is on Tubi. The Beast Inside is on Tubi. And we have one other film. This one's called Night Mistress. And we went to the premiere about 2 years ago. This one's not on Tubi. It's on Amazon Prime, I believe. It has almost everybody from it has been on the show because we even did a show with them on it. Raester Michaels is the producer of the film. It stars Tracy Lee Coco from Star Trek, Sharon Winters from Batman, Raester Michaels, Koroga. Let's see who else is in it. It's directed by Philip Cable and Brink Stevens, big horror movie star. She was in it. Deborah Dutch, Ray, Sharon Winters. See if anybody else is anybody knows. I don't think anybody else is anybody knows. But it's a fun movie about it's a movie about a woman who becomes 6 different monsters in one to take revenge on her enemies. I'm an associate producer on it. It's available now for everybody to watch. So check out Night Mistress. Here's the trailer. So we went to the premiere of Night Mistress that's like 2 years ago now, I think. It was actually a really good premiere. A lot of people showed up for it. It was a lot of fun. The red carpet was a blast. We were all getting interviewed and talking, to people. And so it was a lot of fun. So check out Night Mistress, you guys. It's available on all the different streaming, platforms. I know it's on Amazon Prime.
Okay, next. What's up next?
What's up next is I've played every video I gave him, and we still have 8 minutes to go. So use your ingenuity and wonderful brains to come up with a topic that you want to talk about.
Well, what I talk about is all the old stuff. I don't know that the young people listening or watching want to hear about.
Our chat room are all older people, so they'll like it.
Old stuff. But what's running on China classic movies is the old Dracula, the old Frankenstein. Now you look at it, it looks corny. But in its day, it was frightening because it was new. Don't forget, film was new back then. And people had never seen a monster. Now we're all like, so it's a monster, who cares? But back then, those monsters scared the shit out of you because it was never shown. Just think about it. There were never a monster shown. So nobody knew what a monster was. And then suddenly we see the Frankenstein monster. And oh my God, it was terrifying. Bela Lugosi as a Dracula was the best. I mean, he scared you right up a wall. I remember seeing it on rerun. It was years later. My cousin Bertha and I went to see it, and it ran into evening. And when we left the movie theater, it was nighttime. And I kept doing Dracula, oh, and she was screaming. Well, she peed herself, the poor thing. And she said, "You made me pee myself." And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, honey." I was having, so that's what it was. Women peed themselves from fright over Dracula. So in a way, it was nice to be virgins about horror people. And it was nice to be frightened by The Mummy, The Invisible Man, all of these films that frightened us so. I remember The Mummy dragging that broad into the swamp, how frightening that was. And then we progressed and we started making more films and more monsters, and we became what's the word I'm looking for? Anesthetized. Anesthetized to monsters. Now we go to the movies and we see monsters and we laugh at them. They don't frighten us anymore. Now they're comical. They do silly things.
Right.
So what happens is producers say, we've got to get the audience back. We're losing our people who are shocked. So let's chop off body parts and let's pull eyeballs out of people's heads. That will shock and frighten them. Well, it did for a while. The 1960s, Christopher Lee and all those people, they did those English horror movies. They were frightening, but not really. So where are we today? Today we are zombies, and we like to see people eating people, tearing flesh.
I'm ready for vampires to come back. I think they're going to make a comeback. You know, they went away for a little while, but I think they're coming back.
Vampires are so played out that they don't frighten anybody anymore. So now they have to come up with something new and frightening, or the horror genre is going to fade away because people are bored. You know, like if you hear audiences as they leave a theater and see a horror movie, they say, it sucked. It wasn't scary. Well, it was scary 40, 50 years ago. It just is not scary today because you have grown into horror. You have seen everything there is to see in horror. There's nothing anymore that can scare you or frighten you.
Actually,
so wait a minute. So what must we do? We must write scripts with stories. Because if the story's good and you throw horror in it, the horror becomes horrible again. Overkill in anything doesn't work. You could just see so much of everything. And then you say, okay, enough.
Okay, B. Claudia wants to know, we never asked your bucket list of 2 people you would like to interview and what you think they would talk about. But who are 2 people that you haven't interviewed yet that you would like to interview?
Who I missed out on interviewing?
Like you could do that.
Rock Hudson. No question about it. I don't know. When I met Rock, I don't think I was doing interviews yet. So that's the problem. But I would like to have interviewed Rock Hudson.
And give us a female.
Because Rock Hudson, and of course Angelina Jolie, now as a woman, I'd like to interview her because I know so much about her private life with her father and her husbands that I could clear up a lot of myths about her. You know, I had a TV show called Set the Record Straight, which gave the actor a chance to come on my show and correct whatever has been said about them that's incorrect. And it was a good show, and I had good stars coming on talking about things that they did not like that was said about them. So that would have been my choice, Rock Hudson and Angelina Jolie. And I knew both of them. So is that fair? Does that count? Because
that counts.
Even though I knew them?
Okay. It doesn't mean you didn't get to interview them.
Huh?
Actually, I've met a lot of people or knew some people that I never got to interview them. So that's a fair thing.
Right. But Angie was too little. I mean, when I was doing To Set the Record Straight, she was a little teenage girl. So I never would have interviewed her then. And Rock Hudson, of course, was a superstar. And I didn't know him. I was not friends with Rock. I didn't know him well enough to say, let's do an interview. If I could, I would.
B said she's seen all your Set the Record Straight. We should tell everybody, you guys, Ron Russell TV show Ron Russell Set the Record Straight is its own YouTube channel. And if you go on there, he's got his interviews with Tippi Hedren, Jane Russell, who's
Terry
Lamas
Moore,
is my mom?
Arlene Dahl.
Arlene Dahl.
All the old great stars of yesterday.
So you can check it out, you guys. Ron Russell Set the Record Straight. Check it out. They said you should do it. You should launch it again and try and get those old stars.
They're dead.
Well, I mean, the ones that aren't.
They're all dead.
The ones that aren't dead, honey.
The only one alive is Terry Moore, and she's 98.
Yeah, she's not
Almost
doing
100.
well. They said
And
she's not
she's
doing
shot.
well.
So you're not going to get anything out of her.
Oh, shit. We're out of time anyway. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to our Halloween show. Next week, we have Catherine Sutherland, the Pink Power Ranger, and we have Richard Skipper, a Broadway dude, coming on the show. Should be a lot of fun. Have a great weekend. Have a safe Halloween. Have a great time, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.
And just enjoy the weekend. Enjoy Halloween. Dress up. Get crazy. Masquerade. Have a lot of fun, because Halloween is a lot of fun.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Jimmy, this is MC Alfie and Ozzy. I'm just chilling, Jimmy Star, yo, sitting down and designing. Why every man am I thinking? What are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC. You can't test me. Big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to crazy Jimmy. Big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Beige, punk, yo, wanna be Jimmy Star, new celebrity.
We'll take you out.